In President Bush's last State of the Union address, he proposed the FTA, Free Trade Agreement, as economic recovery. While government leaders welcome it, the people are not so sure. Next on Global Pulse. A comparison of how broadcasters worldwide are covering this story.
Today, our economic growth increasingly depends on our ability to sell American goods and crops and services all over the world. And now I ask you to approve agreements with Colombia and Panama and South Korea. They will give us better access to nearly 100 million customers. They will support good jobs for the finest workers in the world, those whose products say, "Made in the USA."
As Colombia's RCN shows, the U.S. government has been working on persuading Colombia, even using flattery.
We want to present all the arguments in favor of the FTA. That's why it's important to bring all these people here and to clarify that from the administration's point of view, we are supporting a firm and good ally, Colombia, which has taken all the correct steps for many years.
Koreans are worried about importing U.S. beef contaminated with mad cow disease. According to KBS, U.S. senators used a demonstration to push for the FTA.
The financial chair of the U.S. Senate held a beef dinner at the White House. He urged Korea to dismiss the ban on U.S. beef imports, saying U.S. beef has proven to be safe.
And now an action can be taken against the WTO that a country may be discriminating against American beef.
Both countries' presidents support the FTA.
Newly elected President Lee Myung-bak stressed FTA as a significant element for improving the Korea-U.S. relationship. He said FTA should be ratified as soon as possible.
We are immensely grateful for the support of USA Mr. President George Bush for the treaty with Colombia.
But citizens may think differently. While students are marching down the street of Bogota saying no to TLC, the Spanish version of FTA, Venezuela's Globovision reported protests during the Colombian president's visit to Washington.
Colombia is not for sale. Colombia is not for sale.
No, be patient, be patient.
Colombia is not for sale. No FTA. No FTA.
No. Let them speak.
Korean people are not happy either.
The opposition says the Congress will try to pass the bill quick and dirty.
The Congress needs to use due process. First, administrative inspection. Second, a public hearing. Finally, a government hearing. Everything should be decided based on citizens' opinions.
Even many Americans are not convinced due to deep disappointment of other free trade agreements, as CNN reports.
Well, the Bush administration doesn't seem too concerned by the collapse of huge swaths of our economy. In point of fact, a top Bush administration official today launched a new effort to solve the president's faith-based free trade agenda that has brought us such joys as a $6 trillion trade debt.
The liberal watchdog group Public Citizen estimates at least 500,000 American jobs have evaporated under NAFTA. Since President Bush took office, the U.S. has gone from a federal budget surplus of roughly $230 billion to a deficit of at least $155 billion.
Is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result? It's just a crazy trade policy because they keep doing the same thing over and over, knowing it's killing American jobs, destroying our manufacturing base, undermining our national security.
For Global Pulse, this is Erin Coker.
This program is brought to you by Link TV for educational and non-commercial use only. Link TV is the only US network dedicated to global and national news, uncompromising documentaries, and diverse cultural programs. Programs which connect you to the world.